Hello, it's Peter with SPMoves, and today I'm going to show you a quick overview of the trail systems in Carriage Hills and Meadow Crossing neighborhood. We're going to start out at the Carriage Hills Parks, and this is easy to get to. You can get to it from Carriage Hills Street, or you can get to it from the Colonial Club area, Chase Boulevard. And I'm showing you here the entrance. There's a parking lot. You can get in the trails right there. There is a nice restroom and playground facility. And once we get in the trails here, I'm going to speed up the video, but you can follow along and see the route I'm taking. So we're going down this trail system, and just always be sure to wear your helmet. Be aware of other users of the park system. If you're approaching someone from behind, be sure to let them know, ring your bell, or let them know that you're going to be passing on their left or right. We want to be sure we can share these trails with everybody. We're coming up to the other trail that comes from the Colonial Club, Chase Boulevard area. You can also park there and enter this trail system from there. Here we're going around the pond that is inside Carriage Hills Parks. And you're going to see me exit here and go up to the path that's going to get us back onto Musket Ridge Drive. We're going to turn right and cross some railroad tracks. There's a very short section of sidewalk only, so be careful as you go down the sidewalk. There's entrance to a small development, and now we're going to stop here. And this is Main Street, Highway 19, and we're going to have to cross. And we want to cross to get over into the Meadow Crossing neighborhood. There's a path that parallels Main Street, and we're going to take it about a quarter mile and going to turn left. We turn left here, and this now is a trail system, very well developed, not very busy. A couple of small parks along the way. This, I believe, is Uplands Park, and we're going to continue on, and we're going to come to another street here, which I believe is Robin Drive. And we cross this, and then we're gonna kind of do a little trail around, like a U-shaped trail on the back side of all these developments. First, we're gonna cross Remington Way. Make sure you stop and look both ways before crossing. So now that we crossed Remington Way, there's a fairly wide open wetlands area. We're going to cruise up to the end, which again is South Musket Ridge Drive. We're not going to get on the street. We're just going to turn and follow this path, which loops around and comes back the other side of that wetlands area. Now we're going to continue on and get to another street here, which is Hawthorne Drive. We're not going to cross it, and we're going to parallel it. And again, if the other users, we should let them know, slow down, share the path with all other users. Again, this path is a little funky. You can see the sections of sidewalk and multi-user path. We'll have to cross Hawthorne at this point, and then we're going to go onto the back side of this last section of this development. Picking up the path, and gonna follow this along all the way back to Grove Street. Watch out, there's a couple of sections here of the path where the surface is disintegrating. It's kind of gravelish there, and there's been a lot of water across. But here we're going to get into the multi-user path that parallels Grove Street or Highway N. To my left is the high school, and we can go all the way back on this trail, yeah, waiting for lights, waiting to turn, and I'm going to cross. I'm going to first go up to Main Street and show you where the path continues back west towards Musket Ridge Drive, where we came from, and but then come back south on Grove Street and cross over on Park Street, where this Angel Park is, and the path continues towards Linnerud Drive. So you can make this longer or shorter. If you go back to where you're gonna see me just pointing right, that's west on Main Street, I'm sorry, east of Main Street. That's about 4 miles all the way back to Carriage Hills Park from where we started. Otherwise, you can easily extend this and make this as long as you'd like. Again, anytime there are stop signs on the path, make sure you follow the rules. You stop and give the right of way to cars that might be coming. Here is the path section. It goes all the way back to where we came across. I'm going to turn around and use the crosswalk here to get across to Park Street. I'm going to parallel and get in the street for just a bit, and then use the path again down towards the Sun Prairie Dream Park. And from here, yeah, it's a nice place to stop. There's water here, great place for kids to play. We have Angel Park, Speedway down here on the left. And this is bringing us to the end of our video. Again, I'm going to continue on here briefly and show you Linnerud Drive and the trail that continues on east-west, parallels Linnerud Drive. You can take that all the way back to Sheehan Park if you like, or even further to the library. Or, yeah, again, simply turn around and go back and use paths that are along Grove Street or Main Street to get back to Carriage Hills Parks. So thanks for a little tour. Again, this is Peter, sunprairiemoves.org, and hope to see you on the road soon.